Please help me. I'm so tired. I need my sleep. I make no bones about it. I need 8 hours a day and about 10 at night, and I'm good. But I am so tired of traveling. I'm so sick of sitting in airport terminals, sitting on runways, on planes that won't take off. Every time I see a hijacking on the news now, I just think to myself, do it, do it, do it, go for it. I understand. I'm behind you 100%, because I have thought about doing that. Putting a gun to that pilot's head and saying, this is a hijacking. Now you get this motherfucking plane off the ground now. Where do you want to go? Cuba? Libya? Palestine? No? I just want to go where this plane was supposed to be 5 hours ago. That's right. I'm hijacking this plane to Nashville. What a bummer at the end of all these hours of waiting that my ultimate destination is towns like Nashville or Baton Rouge. I feel like a UFO. Because just like UFOs, I too am appearing in obscure southern towns in front of handfuls of hillbillies. And just like UFOs, these hillbillies find me equally incomprehensible.
How about a nice round of applause for Mr. Bill Hicks?
Yeah, it's good to be here. I haven't been here in 2 years. Thanks. That warmth I've missed in Austin. So, we've been here. Not our fault you gotta travel around. Shit. We supposed to follow you around? You supposed to be back here. What are you doing? Where are you? Where have I been? I've been on my flying saucer tour. Which means, like flying saucers, I too have been appearing in small southern towns in front of a handful of hillbillies lately. No one doubts my existence. Yeah, I've noticed a certain anti-intellectualism going around this country, man, ever since around 1980. Coincidentally enough. I was in Nashville, Tennessee last week, and after the show I went to a Waffle House, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm eating and I'm reading a book. I don't know anybody, I'm alone. I'm eating and I'm reading a book. And this waitress comes over to me. What you reading for? I said, wow, I've never been asked that. Not what am I reading, but what am I reading for? Well, God damn it, you stumped me. I guess I read for a lot of reasons, but the main one is so I don't end up being a fucking waffle waitress. Yeah, that'd be real high on the list. Then this trucker in the next booth gets up, stands over me and goes, well, looks like we got ourselves a reader. Well, what the fuck's going on? Like I walked into a Klan rally in a Boy George costume or something. Am I stepping out of some intellectual closet here? I read. There, I said it. I feel better. Some serious humanity, man. Serious pockets of humanity out there. Go to some of these truck stops, middle of nowhere, meet some serious folk, man. Order coffee, the guy behind the counter goes, you want the 32 ounce or the large? Shit, how big is that large? You gonna want to pull your car around back. I gonna start that pump. That sounds like a lot of fucking coffee, dude. I don't know if I want to be awake that long in Tennessee, you know? Just on second thought. Give me that pussy size. Saw a sign by the road in Tennessee once that said, dirt for sale. What a great country we live in, huh? Dirt for sale. Boy, how'd you like to get inside that guy's mind and look around for an hour, huh? This guy sees opportunity at every glance, doesn't he? There's a big world for this gentleman. Oh my God, honey! Honey, quit serving waffles and come here, baby. I'm gonna sell dirt. Look, it's everywhere. You need it for a planet, honey! place was called Land. You ever see that sign? This is a great sign. The one that says speed limit enforced by aircraft. Wow. Man, you get pulled over by a plane. You can have a time talking your way out of that ticket. You know how fast you were going, son? 70? You're going 300 miles an hour, buddy. What the hell are you doing? Sorry, sir, I had this large coffee back at that truck stop. I'm fucking flying. Huge coffee. I bought some dirt. I thought that'd slow me down, but no. Biggest motherfucking coffee I ever seen. He pumped it right up my nose. I'm just skin covering coffee right now. And some real nervous teeth. Being asleep. Well, you know, in many parts of our troubled world, people are yelling revolution, revolution. In Tennessee, they're yelling evolution. We want our thumbs. The thing is, they see people with thumbs on TV all day. Boy, that's gotta drive them hog wild, huh? Trailers are shaking. I hate that place. They're nice people. They're just, what would you call them? Rural, backwoods, country. They're real nice, man. After the show, one of these guys came up to me, "Hey, you're great. You're cracking me up." I was about to spit. Sorry. He said, "No, I loved it. I'd like you to meet my wife and sister." And there was one girl standing there. Not a thumb between them. God damn it. What are the odds of that? Okay, the girl had a little nubbin growing out. But girls evolve quicker than guys. That's... Nobody's smoking here. There's smokers over there. There you are, cool as a fucking cucumber. How many smokers do we have here tonight? Smokers? Woo! Listen to that energy they can pump out at will, huh? You bet. Okay. Oh no. Thanks, smoker. Valiant effort on your parts. Next time, just hawk up a chunk of lung when I need you, though, all right? Just rear back and launch a flim gem towards the stage. Get one of those raw oysters happening. Hey, flim shouldn't have legs. Now, I'm no doctor, but I've seen one on TV. You ready for this, smokers? Listen to this. How many non-smokers do we have here tonight? Non-smokers. What a bunch of whining maggots. Bunch of obnoxious, self-righteous slugs. Don't take that wrong. I'd quit smoking if I didn't think I'd become one of you, I swear to God. I'm willing to die 7 years before my time just so I'll be cool each last fucking day. The worst kind of non-smoker is the one where you're smoking and they just walk up to you. I always say, shit, you're lucky you don't smoke. It's a hell of a cough you got there. I smoke all day and don't cough like that. Maybe you were conceived with a weak sperm or something. Maybe your dad was jacking off and your mom sat on it at the last second. Did I overreact? I don't think I did I? I think that's kind of cruel. I'm smoking and you come up coughing at me? Jesus. You go up to crippled people dancing too, you fucks? Well, hey, Mr. Wheelchair, what's your problem? Come on, Ironside, raise you. You fucking sadist. I mean, the nerve. I'll smoke, I'll cough, I'll get the tumors, I'll die. Deal? Thank you, America. People say, well, it's a secondary smoke. It's not the smoke that you smoke, but it's also the smoke because it's not, if it was just the smoke that you smoke, that'd be fine, but it's also, there's a secondary smoke, which also, there's been reports and there's studies that the secondary smoke is also, if it wasn't the smoke that you, but also the stuff that you breathe out, what does that go? That goes into me. And then it goes into, then it's thirdary smoke, and then fourth, and then, but then by then I'm sick and I'm dead, so what do I do? Good theory. But guess what? If I don't smoke, there's gonna be secondary bullets coming your way. Because I'm that tense. I'm trying to quit. How much do you smoke a day, sir?
Pack.
Pack? What a little push. God, why don't you just put a dress on and show it all to us while you smoke your little faggoty pack? Come on, swish around for it. Damn it, that pisses me off. I go through 2 lighters a day, dude, all right? Now I'm starting to feel it. I got this big fear of doing smoking jokes in my act, right? Showing up 5 years from now going, good evening, everybody. Remember me? Smoking's bad. You ever see anybody do that? I've seen somebody do that, man. Let me tell you something. If you're smoking out of a hole in your neck, I'd think about quitting. And that's just me, you know. What I do, though, I know all smokers do this. You notice this? Every cigarette pack has a different Surgeon General's warning on it. How cool. Mine say, warning, smoking may cause fetal injury or premature birth. Fuck it. I found my brand. Just don't get the ones that say lung cancer. You know, shop around. Hell, give me a carton of them low birth weights. What the fuck do I care? Why so down, Bill? Low birth weight. Yeah. Smoking way too many low birth weights. Tastes like steak and potatoes, doesn't it? Oh. See, I don't drink. I smoke. I used to drink, I did. I had to quit. Man, I was an embarrassing drunk, man. I'd get pulled over by the cops. I'd be so drunk, I'd be out dancing to their lights, thinking I'd made it to another club, man. Hey, what is this, a leather bar? Hey. I'm not into this, you faggots. Oh, shit. Not drinking tonight? No. Wow. You don't drink, neither do I. Good for you. Boy, I tell you, they changed that drunk driving shit, man. The attitude is just too harsh for me. Way too harsh. You remember 10 years ago? Anybody 10 years ago? You got pulled over, cop came up to your car. Son, you been drinking? Yeah. Oh, sorry to bother you. Hope I didn't bring your buzz down any. Okay. Get on out of here and have some fun. Drink one for us. We'll be joining you right after duty. Okay, bye-bye. Back in the car, Tommy. It's a drunk guy behind the wheel of an automobile, that's all. You remember that? Now you are the murderer. Remember drunks, you go, why don't you go catch murderers? You are the fucking murderer. You know? And they're gonna nail you, man. They got that field sobriety test, guaranteed. They start off slow. I love it. Walk a straight line. Well, shit. I've been so drunk I peed in my own pants, but at no time could I not. I could skip a fucking straight line, dude. Touch your nose. Well, dude, I could shoot Thorazine into my heart. Still find my fucking nose. I've never understood that one at all. That is just... Are people out there who cannot find their nose? I don't... It's right there. Never will it move. I don't care how fucking drunk I am. I could have no arms and still find my fucking nose. But then the kicker. Say the alphabet.
Backwards.
Backwards. Well, shit, you got me. I'm not drunk, but I'm obviously too stupid to be driving, goddammit. Somebody can actually do this? What kind of sobriety test is this? They're making this shit up as they go. They're having fun with you. You're jumping through hoops for these guys, man. They're sitting there going, shit, do a flip. Come here, son, put your dick in our exhaust pipe. Do it right now. Shit, I never heard of this one. These are officers, they know what they're doing. God damn, that's hot. Shit, how long have they been chasing us? Fuck. Man, they're just having fun with you. This has nothing to do with sobriety test. You're auditioning for your freedom, you think. Whoa, Z-Y, Z-Y. I don't know the rest of it. They humiliate you for their own amusement, then they pop you. All right? So I say, fuck it. Walk a straight line, touch your nose. Fuck that, I'm drunk. I might puke if I start moving around a lot. How about this, officer? How about you carry me to the back of your car? I think I'll start my 18-hour nap right now, buddy. You ever seen vomit go through that mesh screen between the front and back seat of their car? Oh, yeah. You're gonna rue the day you pulled me in, buddy. I've been eating bar olives for 3 days straight. I don't think it's gonna go with your crispy blues. Wouldn't that be great to be too drunk to bust? He just goes, screw it, let him go. Boy, he did a nice flip though, didn't he? Touching his nose the whole way around. Touch your nose. I don't. Every fucking time. Never will I miss my nose. Ah, man. You know, it was really humiliating. Driving and drinking. I was driving a Chevette. Boy, that's... Getting a DWI in a Chevette. God damn it. Not like if I hit anyone, it'd make a difference, you know? Be fair. Son, you're drunk, no doubt about it. But you're in a Chevette, buddy. Hell, go get him. Excuse me. Pardon me, sorry. I could be like a big wheel hitting your shim, you know? They got mosquitoes bigger in these fucking cars, man. It's a piece of shit car. Turn the air conditioner on a Chevette while you're driving, it's like hitting this car in the balls, man. Car just, oh, oh, oh. It goes down to 5 all of a sudden. I feel like the Flintstones in this thing. You push the lighter in, the battery light comes on. No wonder I'm fucking drunk. I hit a moth one time, did $400 damage in this piece of shit car. The moth was all right, he rolled with it. He took off, I'm waiting for a tow truck. What happened to your car, buddy? Shit, I hit a bug. You're lucky to be alive, son. Man in Tennessee hit a ladybug in one of them things. Sheared his head clean off. And his thumbs. Really sort of a freak accident. Oh, man. You're a good crowd. It's good to be back. Had a lot of partying here in Austin. A ton of partying. I don't do drugs. I want to thank management for offering. But I said no. And when I say no, it means how much and can I get some more? No, it means no. And I mean that, unless you're giving it away. No, it means no. And can I also get some lubes to come down later? No, it means, seriously, it means no. Is the bar open? Oh, okay. No, it means. Let's see how I used to do drugs. I had no luck with drugs, man. One time, me and 3 friends dropped acid, drove around in my dad's car. He has one of those talking cars. We're tripping, and the car goes, "The door is ajar." We pulled over and thought about that for 12 hours, man. Shit, how can a door be ajar? Oh, shit, why would they put a jar on a car? Oh, shit, the freeway's melting. Put it in the jar. This went on for hours. But if it's a jar, but what kind of car? I'm tired. Shit. Got pulled over tripping once. Woo! There's a dream come true. I'll match that to any drunk story you got. Pulled over tripping. Jesus. Cop was tapping on this window. We're staring at him in this mirror over here. How tall are you? Shit. Ambush. Big one and a little one. Twins. Oh, shit. Be cool. Z. So I don't do drugs. I got nothing against drugs. I got nothing against drugs. I think it's a personal choice. Just like alcohol, just like cigarettes. As long as that personal choice does not infringe upon the freedoms of another person's personal choice. Really, that's the end of the story. That's called logic. It'll help you. George Bush says we are losing the war on drugs. Well, you know what that implies? There's a war going on, and people on drugs are winning it. Well, what does that tell you about drugs? Some smart, creative motherfuckers on that side. They're winning a war and they're fucked up. A lot of y'all don't even know you're fighting, do you? You're sitting there going, fuck, I'm watching Saturday Night Live. Are we winning? Look, I feel like my flank is covered. Honey, bring me a beer. Got a war to win. Fucking war is that? You know, the war on drugs is hypocrisy, man. That's why it's not gonna work. It's fucking a lie. Alcohol and cigarettes kills more people than crack, coke, and heroin combined. So the war on drugs is really sort of a cocksuck, isn't it? You alcoholics are going, shit, we're next. If they're fighting drugs, we can be taken. Drug guys are creative motherfuckers. We're just obnoxious, man. We're fucking out there. Hey, here comes the fight. You know the problem with the war on drugs is they lump all drugs together. You know what I mean? Pot and crack. And they're not the same. Not only do I think pot should be legalized, I think it should be mandatory. Think about it. You get in traffic behind somebody. Shut up and smoke that. It's the law. Oh, sorry, I was taking life seriously. Oh, shit, I'm sorry about all that noise. I thought it mattered. Oh, shit, who's hungry? That'd be a nice world, wouldn't it? Mellow, hungry, fucked up people everywhere. Domino's pizza trucks passing each other on every highway. Parades of Domino's. Let them get stuck in traffic. All our pizzas will be free. The war on drugs. You know, it's wild. You never see a positive drug story on the news, do you? You ever seen one? Isn't that weird? Don't you think that's strange? I mean, the news is supposed to be objective, isn't it? It's supposed to be the news. But every drug story is negative? Well, hold it. I've had some killer times on drugs. I'm not promoting it, but I'm not denying it. Let's hear the whole fucking story. Same LSD story every time. We've all heard it. Young man on acid thought he could fly, jumped out of a building. What a tragedy. What a dick. Don't go blaming acid on this fucking guy. Hey. If he thought he could fly, let him take off from the ground and check it out first. Fuck it. He's an idiot. He's dead. Good. You don't see ducks lined up to catch elevators to fly north, do you? No, they fly from the fucking ground. The guy was a moron. He's dead. Good. No tragedy. You mean there's one less idiot in the world? Whew, how am I going to sleep through the night? Why so down, Bill? We're missing a moron. We're missing a moron. I mean, I'm not trying to be cold or cruel or, you know, but goddamn, let's hear the whole story. Wouldn't you like to see a positive LSD story on the news to hear what it's all about, perhaps? Wouldn't that be interesting just once? Today, a young man on acid realized that all matter is merely energy condensed to a slow vibration, that we are all one consciousness experiencing itself subjectively. There's no such thing as death. Life is only a dream, and we're the imagination of ourselves. Here's Tom with the weather. Wow. Did you see the news? Something about how we're God's perfect and holy thoughts, and we live in his mind, and there's no reason to suffer or lack, ever. I thought it was sort of newsworthy. Then again, I was fucked up at the time, so who knows? Shit, man. It's got too many mixed signals, you know what I mean? A lot of our heroes are big drug users. It's tough for us, right? And when you're really down and out, you can always think, hey, if drugs are so bad for us, how come Keith Richards still fucking walks? Let's hear the Surgeon General's report on Keith. Little hole in the theory there. Surgeon General says drugs are bad, drugs are evil. Except for that guy. They work real well for him, but the rest of you. It's like that commercial, the guy with the skillet. This is your brain. Here's Keith's brain. Here's Keith's brain on drugs. Hey, that sounds pretty good. That's him on drugs? Well, shit. Give him some more. Let's see what else he pumps out. Here's Keith almost dead. Well, fuck it. Let's kill him. Get some real hits. Telling you, man. Keith Richards outlived Jim Fix, the runner and health nut. The plot thickens. You remember Jim Fix, this human cipher? Used to write books on jogging. Now, what do you fucking write about jogging? Right foot, left foot, faster, faster. Oh, hell, I don't know. Go home, shower. Pretty much covers the jogging experience, I do believe. Then this doofus goes out and has a heart attack and dies while jogging. There is a God. Right foot, left foot, hemorrhage. Yeah, Jim, we're gonna need a happier ending, buddy. Got your latest manuscript, right foot, left foot, blood spurts out nose. Now, Jim, what the hell is this? You having problems at home, buddy? Shit, man. Keith Richards is shooting heroin into the vein under his cock and still touring, all right? I'm getting mixed signals. That's all I'm saying. I'm not pro or con, I'm just saying. Drink up, have fun. There is no death. Drink up, have fun, don't suffer, don't feel guilty. Drink up, have fun, don't feel guilty, don't suffer. There is no death. God loves you no matter what you do. You are the perfect and holy child of God. And as my friend Jimmy Pineapple would say, case fucking closed. Because I get depressed. You don't think I know? Shit. You think I'm wearing all black in the summertime? Because I'm a fucking ray of sunshine, dude? The fact that we live in a world where John Lennon was murdered, yet Barry Manilow continues to put out albums. Oh, yeah. Woo. Man, if you're gonna kill somebody, have some fucking taste. I'll drive you to Kenny Rogers' house. Get in the car, I know where Wham lives. You gotta have faith. Dun, dun. No, George, you gotta have talent, dude. New rule. And you can shave that 2-day growth of beard off, because you're fooling no one, you big girl. For the record, let's not mince words, our very lives depend upon truth. George Michaels is a big girl. If you ladies like him, you're dykes. That's the way it is. That's cool. I've always said the only thing more beautiful than a woman is two of them. So, go ahead and like him. But understand that is a part of you that makes you want to go down on another woman. That's all. Every time you listen to the record, you're thinking, God, I'd love to eat another woman's pussy. But fine, enjoy it. You know, enjoy. Don't feel guilty. Do what you want to do, and God loves you no matter what you do. But understand that every time you listen to George Michael or give him money, that you're thinking, my God, what would I not give to have a bush in my mouth right now? My God, to smell that stinky little peach fish. Oh, Lord. Oh, give me that stuff. Let it drip like honey. But understand that that's cool. But that is what it is. George Michaels, man. Have you seen this guy? He's hawking Diet Cokes now. Have you seen that commercial? Woo, Diet Cokes. I'm George Michaels. Woo, I'm a rock star. What kind of Reagan wet dream is this fucking world, man? These are our rock stars, yeah? Hawking Diet Cokes. What real rock star would do something like that? It's Keith Moon for Snickers. Sometimes I'm doing a drum solo and I haven't eaten for like 3 fucking weeks. The needle broke off in me arm. I eat a Snickers. That's a rock star. Diet Coke. Why don't you just put a skirt on and get on a swing set for that commercial, George? Diet Coke. Come on, y'all. Let's drink Diet Coke together and listen to rock music. Come on. Come on, everybody. I got extra panties in the tour bus. Let's go. Come on, I got panties for everybody. We're gonna drink Diet Coke so our little bottom doesn't get too big. God, we love little bottoms, don't we, girls? Yes, we do. Make me fucking sick. Everybody's hawking products, though. That's the highest thing you can achieve in our culture, isn't it? Become some barker. This guy's getting into it. Who do I kill? Check. Sinatra sells beer. He doesn't have enough fucking money, you know? Nothing's sacred. I'm waiting to see It's Jesus for Miller. I was crucified, dead for 3 days, resurrected, have waited 2,000 years to return to earth. It's Miller time. You know, Jesus, it doesn't get better than this. Are y'all into this, or am I like, can I get off now? Let me hear you say, yeah! Say it, yeah! Well, all right! Thanks, leave me hanging.
Here, we don't make cricket sounds.
Practice! Do it again! Thank you, request. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Am I overly sensitive? I mean, the fact that after 8 years of Ronald Reagan, we live on like the 3rd mall from the sun, that doesn't piss anybody off anymore. Debbie Gibson had the #1 album in this country. This doesn't make your blood fucking curdle. I mean, is it me? Am I overreacting? Who is buying this shit? Is there that much babysitting money being passed around right now? Have you seen this little mall creature at work? Shake your love. Shake your love. What love are you shaking? You're 12. You got no titties. You look like John Boy. And your music sucks. Shut up and go back to the mall that spawned you. Go babysit Tiffany. That's what you should be doing. And spank her little bottom till it's pink, then kiss it all over. There's a video I'll watch of you two. I'd like to see those two little hairless peach fishes locked in a 69 and keep their fucking mouths busy so they don't have to sing for us.
Debbie, I gotta do it or I'll have to sing. Oh, fuck, start eating, baby. Oh, God, it's like a freshly opened cantaloupe. I know, baby.
There's a video I'll watch. What did I say? Some of y'all are starting to pull back on me. What's the deal? Tiffany. There's another waste of flesh and organs, huh? Boy, to think someone could use a good liver. That's what really ticks me off. She'll live to be 105 without a pimple, you know? Rick Astley, have you seen this banal incubus at work? Boy, if this guy's not heralding Satan's imminent approach to Earth, huh? Don't ever want to make you cry, never want to make you sigh, never want to break your heart. I wouldn't worry about that without a dick, buddy. You got a corn nut. You have a clit. You're not even a guy. You're an AIDS germ that got off a slide. They're putting music to AIDS germs, putting a drum machine behind them in a metronome beat, and Ted Turner's colorizing them, goddammit. These aren't even really people, man. It's a CIA plot to make you think malls are good. Don't you see? But Bill, malls are good. Malls allow us to shop 365 days of the year at 72 degrees. That must be a goodness. We're happy consumers. I'm a happy consumer. And you know, I'm concerned about what my children consume. I'd like to consume the barrel of a 12-gauge shotgun right now, if I could. Thank you, because I'm in hell. You do realize by the year 2000, all malls in the world are going to be connected. There's going to be a subculture of mall people who have never seen daylight, born, bred, and raised in the malls, and sent out to the wafting tunes of Debbie Gibson to become happy consumers. Maybe it's me. I'm going to leave it up to you. I'm going to let you decide all of this, sir. You look like a reasonable gentleman. But I remember a time when music had soul, and music had conscience, and music had balls. Do you recall that at all, or am I romanticizing the past? Excuse me? For the whole people here.
Yes, I do.
Yes, he does. Jimi Hendrix?
Yeah!
Any question about that guy?
Yeah!
Stand by the mountain, chop it down with the edge of my hand. This guy had a dick. Like an anaconda head, swinging in the wind. Don't ever want to make you cry, never want to break your heart. Diet Coke, come on. We're the new rock stars. We're the ones that drink Diet Coke and shop in your malls. Woo! You make me fucking sick. I would love to have seen the Jimi Hendrix Debbie Gibson album. I bet he could shake her love right in half. Fuck's it. Mommy! fucks you later. Mommy! Voodoo child, baby.
Mommy, I want to go back to the mall. I suck. Just get that guy with the big dick away.
Just cut her in two with a dick like a buzzsaw. Just cut her into little mall cordwood, man. Save a pair of bloody panties for a Rick Astley to slip on. Boom. She's dead, he's a woman, Jimmy's still jamming. I'm a dreamer. I am available for children's parties, by the way. Those of you who have a young'un coming of age, don't want to go the traditional clown balloon animal route this year. Yeah, we got you a clown, Tommy. Bell's a bozo. Jimi Hendrix, that was a casualty, so there you come, full circle. Jimi Hendrix died in a pool of his own vomit. You know how much you have to puke to fill up a pool? No diving yet. Okay, Keith Moon, Cannonball. Jim Morrison on the high dive. Janis Joplin in the wading pool. There have been casualties. Some of them.
John Bonham.
Yeah, it's John Bonham for search. I threw up blood in my sleep last night, and I got a date with two 13-year-old twins. They hate the smell of blood on a man. I suck suds. Diet Coke. Woo! We're the new rock stars. Come on, Doc, go get the good drink. Boy, I tell you, if money had a dick, George Michaels would be a flaming faggot. Oh, Diet Coke? Oh, yeah. I love Diet Coke. Oh. Oh, God, I drink it every day. It's good. Oh, yeah. Only 1 calorie. Okay, is my check signed yet? Oh, God. Make me fucking sick. There have been casualties. And now the end is near, and I face, thank you, honey, the final curtain. Here you go, honey. Regrets I've had a few, but too few. Here you go, honey, little tip. To really mention. And now these days are here, and I face, take it home with you, honey, every highway, but more, here you go, baby, much more than this, I did it my way. What is a man? Who's got it all? Here you go, honey. Hope it's big enough. All that you are. All that you do. Thank you. Your beautiful audience. Brand new Cadillac. Thank you. Brand new Cadillac, honey. Thank you. You're welcome. Brand new Cadillac. Thank you. Your beautiful audience. Brand new Cadillac, honey. Thank you. Brand new Cadillac, honey. Thank you. Brand new Cadillac. It's your second one. You're gonna need a toe chain. Brand new Cadillac, honey. Thank you. Courtesy the king. Thank you. You're beautiful. Brand new Cadillac, honey. Thank you. Everyone here tonight? Brand new Cadillac. Thank you. I think that's what killed Elvis, man. It wasn't drugs. He got that bill from General Motors. How many Cadillacs did I give away? Shit, I got a tour again. I can't even fit in my jumpsuit. I did it Nick's way. Everyone was so shocked about Elvis dying of drugs. That was so sad, wasn't it? Why did it have to be Elvis? Why? Not Elvis. It could have been worse. He could have not been a heavy drug user, and instead been a heavy smoker, and still be alive today.
And now the end is near, and I think the final curtain.
Could have been worse. Boy, dying was a good career move, man. He skyrocketed, wasn't it? What was he gonna do? Get more unpopular if he'd lived? Would that have been sad? A real poor Elvis touring with Steppenwolf and shit? Wouldn't that have been gross? Thank you. Brand new Chevette, honey. Thank you. You're a beautiful audience. Brand new Hugo, honey. Thank you. Brand new Gremlin, baby. Love you. Courtesy of the king. Thank you. And brand new Big Wheel, honey. Just about out of cash. Brand new talking toy coming at ya. It could have been worse. I wish I was Elvis. I could be Elvis. Hendrix lived. Oh, shit. Here's my favorite job in the world, though. You see this guy by every freeway in Austin. Hey, Mr. Surveyor. Yeah, there he is. What the hell's he surveying all day? You know what he surveys all day long? That dick with the stick. Who is this doofus? Does he get a check? The guy that holds the stick, does he pick up some cash? How do you advertise for that job? Are you willing to stand by the freeway in the sun and be called asshole by air-conditioned oncoming cars? Well, sure, I can do that. What a dick. I'd make him go in front of traffic all day, man. Hey, cut it out. That's smart. Luckily, it was a Chevette. Shit, I think I killed him. Much more than this, I did it my way, and Sorry. I am. You're a great crowd. I'm going to do a little longer than I'm supposed to do for you tonight. Because this is Austin, Texas. And I know for a fact there's nothing else going on. How much longer? You got a date, buddy? You got to be at work?
Elmer Dinkley!
No, no, no! Yes! God, okay. It was in this real small town once, all right? Town was so small. Get this. You know in hotel rooms you gotta dial 9 to get an outside line? Right? Get this. I dialed 9 and got the Elmer Dinkley residence. Hello? Who's this? Elmer Dinkley. You just called my house. Your phone number is 9? Well, shit, my cousin's is 23. I had to write that one down. Wrote it on my forehead. I keep calling 32. I said, how do you hold a phone without a thumb? I go to the Waffle House and get syrup on my hands. It sticks to everything. Do Elmer Dinkley again. Thank you. I love what I did. The greatest job in the world. What do you do, sir? An engineer. Any particular training? Okay, thank you. You have to do the engineer job. Any particular training? What do you do? Human resources. You malls? What do you mine malls? What do you do? What is that exactly? Dell Computer Corporation. Thank you. Sorry. We're about to get into demographics and marketing. Bill, we'd like to have you on our TV show, but our demographics show that our people that watch our show are really stupid and sensitive, and they can't really deal with somebody who's saying something that's beyond the mall perception of the world. So, Bill, we think you're really funny and creative, but our marketing shows that our audience is targeted towards people who watch George Michael and then go actually buy Diet Cokes because that little fairy princess is drinking it. So, Bill, you wouldn't really fit in the scheme of the world as we see it. Gross. Ooh, there's a raw oyster, man. One of them half-shell deals. Dude, I like the sunglasses in the nightclub. That's a neat touch. Mr. Cool Guy with the bloody shins over there. No. Ooh. Shit, I didn't see that fucking chair. Damn, my glasses make me look cool. Oh, Jesus. But I look cool, right? All right, I'm bleeding from several different bones here. But no, I got my sunglasses in a nightclub, so God knows I'm the coolest dude on earth. I'm cool. Oh, shit! Take the fucking sunglasses off, it's nighttime. I gotta be cool, I gotta compensate for that fucking penny shirt, goddammit. Get a shot of that fucking shirt! I'm gonna leave you here with a brand new pacer, dude. Thank you. You're a beautiful audience. I won't thank each and every one of you. What do you do?
Garbage man.
Garbage man. What a great job. Call it preventive medicine. Really. See, I can't work, y'all. I can't work is why? Bosses. Aren't they something? Bosses. They're like gnats on a camping trip, aren't they? Get the fuck out of my face. It's just a job. It doesn't mean a thing, all right, dude? I smoked a joint this morning. You're lucky I showed, bud. My bed was like a womb. Well, they say childbirth is hard on a woman. I think it's harder on the kid, man. You just don't get to hear their side till they're 13. Then they're just pissed. They forgot one. Think about childbirth. Your first 9 months of life, rent-free, free food, constantly asleep. Ooh, that's gonna fucking last. Suddenly you're pushed into the light. Get a job. Pretty fucking traumatic. But I'm over it. Because I don't have to get a job. Bosses. You know what I always used to get from my boss? Hicks, how come you're not working? I go, there's nothing to do. And he'd go, well, you pretend like you're working, son. And I go, why don't you pretend I'm working? You get paid more than me, you fantasize. Shit, pretend I'm mopping. I'll pretend they're buying shit, we can close up. Hey, I'm the boss, now you're fired. How's that for a fantasy, sir? I'm on a roll. Pretend to work. Give me. First of all, the very idea that anybody could be my boss, well, you see the conflict. What do you do? Salesman. What do you sell? Computers. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. I used to sell ladies' shoes. That was a great job. You know why? Women came in wearing dresses to try on shoes, and I'm the guy helping them on with their shoes. I don't know if you ladies do that on purpose, but thanks. I mean, all day long, man. They're sitting there in skirts going, ah. How does that look? That looks great. Yeah, it's you.
That's definitely you. Oh, it's kind of tight. I can stretch it out for you. So when I was fired from that job, I actually had to use the shoehorn. All right, I'm hung like a seahorse. Relax. Anybody here travel because of their job?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Where are you?
Right here.
I think people pay you to leave their fucking city, is that it? Some kind of schizophrenic ventriloquist bitch you are. Oh, yeah. Over here. Now I'm over here. One thing I hate about my job, I like it, I travel. Anybody here travel on a regular basis? Yeah. Elmer Dinkley back here, great. What do you do? It's Friday, we forgot. It's on Monday. Sales representative. No idea what that is. I'm so, yeah, I'm an amusement engineer. Okay, fuck this noise. What are these fucking careers? I'm a rep of the marketing demographic scratch of the marketing of the rep. I foreclose on people, all right? Get out of my face. I'm a rep who belongs in the marketing section of the deal. Yeah, right, sure. I like this guy. I'm a garbage man. Simple and to the point. So you travel a lot. Do you stay in hotels?
Yes.
Can you help me with something?
Yes.
Does do not disturb mean knock immediately in Spanish? Or what the fuck's the problem here? Do not disturb. Fairly clear. Then again, I'm a reader. So, put that sign on your door within 5 minutes. They're there. Housekeeping. Well, that's not too disturbing, is it? Do you need fresh towels? Yeah, I'm gonna need to wipe up your blood if you keep knocking on that fucking door. That usually gets rid of them for a couple of minutes. They'll even walk in with a pass key. Have you ever had that? Your room, you're in it. Do not disturb on the fucking door. Housekeeping. Just strolls right. You're sitting there going, hey, hey, hey! I'm here to change the sheets. Come back in 5 minutes. You're gonna be working overtime on this crusty pillowcase. I'm young too, you better check the ceilings, honey. Now, I don't want to seem shallow, but she started it. Said, do not disturb. It didn't say come in and catch me jacking off. If it had said that, she would have never showed. You know, life. What are you gonna do about living? Like there's anything to jack off to in a hotel room. You ever been in hotel rooms lately? Anybody? They don't have cable anymore. They got SpectraVision. You know what that is? Where you buy the movies. Thank you. Go back. Hotels? You aren't on some bus from Tennessee, are you here? Aren't you? Oh, little tree, a lady home, what do you want? You buy the movies? Great. They got movies on there. It says right there in the movie card, adult feature. It's on after midnight. Costs $6.35. Adult feature. Movie's called Sex Kittens. Adult feature. On after midnight. $6.35. Well, guess what? I'm an adult. I got $6.35, and I'm up after fucking 12. Let's see it. Have you ever seen one of these? It's a pornographic movie, but the pornography is cut out of it. There's a frustrating hour. I don't think the plot and dialogue alone are enough to carry these films, y'all. I think they should leave them fucking scenes in. They got all these weird cuts where you don't see the woman at all, but what do they leave in? Oh, the guy's hairy ass. Ding, 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 wow, 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 ding, 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 wow, 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 ding, 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 wow, wow, wow. Housekeeping. Go away! I'm looking at a guy's hairy ass. Where are the sex kittens? Two guys make these movies. One guy films his own ass, the other guy has a wah-wah pedal and comes up with titles. These guys are making a fortune. Let's call this one Stewardess is in Heat. Good title, Timmy. Film my butt. Let's call this one Waitress Daisy Chain. I love it. Let's call this one Bitch Cheerleader. Great, get it closer. Where are the fucking girls? That's not an adult feature, it's a guy's hairy bobbin ass. It's for psychotics. It's not an adult feature unless at the end someone's gooey. Arcing ropes of jism hitting chins. That's an adult feature. Women licking up semen like kittens under a cow udder. That is an adult feature. No. Yeah, we got a hairy ass. Shit, I gotta look at my own ass in the mirror. What the fuck is this? I paid $6 to see a guy's ass? Boy, I don't even want to pay this bill. I'm jumping out the fucking window. Here's a guy looked at the ass. Hey, it said sex kittens. Not hairy man ass. If it had said hairy man ass, I would have never bought the fucking thing. I swear to you. I'm not like that. Bobbin hairy man ass, no thank you. I'll watch fucking Terminator again. I'll watch Predator. I mean, is it me? Am I like an open nerve to you people? What the fuck? Oh, you want to open that Pandora's box, psycho bitch, man. She's just waiting. Jesus, is there a priest in the house? But get this, the other day, my friend had this hardcore pornographic magazine, right? Okay, it was me. But the funny thing about these magazines, how pompous the pornography industry is, right? They're so pompous. The beginning of the magazine has a disclaimer that says, none of our models, all of our models, are 17 years and older. These are models. Yeah, tell me something, how is semen being worn this year? Is it being worn back, or in bangs, or off the chin? These are models. Yeah, here's Dusty modeling a 14-inch cock in her ass. Come on down, Dusty, and show us how cocks are going to be worn this year, honey. This is big in Europe. Yeah, and here's Dallas with a penis ensemble. These are models. And I'm an amusement engineer. Well, I don't know, AIDS, man. You gotta get porno movies pre-AIDS to get them really nasty, because with AIDS, they all got their fingers crossed and shit, you know? Come on to Betty. Come on the ass. Come on to Betty. Come on. Pre-AIDS is just... Do I seem shallow to y'all? I don't get it. Y'all are staring at me like a dog that's just been shown a card trick. You know, I don't ever recall hearing a joke with the word jism in it before. This is a definite first, honey. Thought I'd take my girl out and see a nice little comedy show about McNuggets and shit, but I'm jism. What is this shit? Knock, knock, who's there? Jism! It's Belzebozo. AIDS, man. I don't swear, that's the... What other generation had anything comparable to AIDS? You know what I mean? The 50s, rug burn. Boy, I don't know how much AIDS scares y'all, but I got a theory. The day they come out with a cure for AIDS, guaranteed one shot, no problem, cure, on that day, there's gonna be fucking in the streets, man. It's over! Who are you? Come here! No, it's over, yeah. I fucked your head off, baby. Goddamn.
That's what's gonna happen, goddamn. I'm gonna fuck your head right off. As soon as they cure AIDS, baby, you better start running, goddammit. It could happen on the lawn. Then we're gonna have that big rubber bonfire out back. There's gonna be news cameras on every corner. They're fucking everywhere! This is Dan Rather, and you're not gonna believe this shit, y'all. It is a world orgy. They've cured AIDS and everybody's fucking! Look at them! Of course, all they're gonna show on the news is because apparently a man's hairy bobbing ass is adult entertainment in our world. I don't know who started it. You're a great crowd. I can either get off now or do Mom and Dad. No. I'd rather do Elmer Dinkley for 2 hours straight. No. I've got material planned. I didn't say I'd take fucking requests. Okay? I said if you wanted to hear it, I'd stay. This is fucking, I'm not a jukebox. Shove a quarter up his ass and tell him to do Elmer Dinkley again. Oh! I'm in this small town, and it's so small that I called up Elmer Dinkley's house. Hey, we're supposed to get 2 plays on a quarter. What the fuck am I talking about? This world, man. Before I go, I gotta tell you about the world that I see. And it's sad sometimes. You ever realize that we live in a world where good men are murdered and mediocre hacks thrive? You ever notice that? John Kennedy murdered. Gandhi murdered. Martin Luther King murdered. Jesus murdered. Reagan wounded. Cancer 8 times. Now that fucker still walks, doesn't he? That guy is Jason, man. You could take off that hockey mask just once. You're gonna find, well, I'm back. People love him. Love him. Every fact points that he's a liar, corporate puppet, devil, cock-sucking fascist. Every fact points to that. Not one fact to the opposite. But what happens? We love you, Ronnie. 4 more years. 4 more years. Let's put him on Mount Rushmore. Let's put him under Mount Rushmore. They love him. How far up your ass does this guy's dick have to be before you realize he's fucking you, man? People are just, I like him. I don't know what it is. He looks good on TV. He brought back patriotism. God damn it, he's a good American. Hold it, something's slapping my ass. Oh my God, he's fucking us! Well, Nancy and I feel that. Man, you might know, as John Wayne once told me that. Man, you might remember, as Jimmy Stewart. Well, shut the fuck up. You answer a question like a man, you fucking lying B-actor dickweed, Mr. President, sir. With all due respect. Now we got his little incubus underling, Georgie Bush, in there. Boy, when they said anybody in America could grow up to be president, I didn't know what the fuck that meant until this year. Anybody. A body of water. A dead body. Who does Shell want in there? Who does Diet Coke want as president? That's what it is. Fuck. And Danny Quayle. You don't see much of Danny Quayle, do you, boy? They got that little bootlicker under wraps. There's been more sightings of Elvis. Man, they got that little Nazi in a hamper somewhere. You won, Dan. Now stay in the fucking box. I want to come out and buy missiles. Stay in the box. We're stretching public belief factor real thin with you, dude. But hey, Three's Company was on the air 10 years. We'll make it work. They will make it work, too. You're already reacting like that, aren't you? You're already doing it. I can see it. You're already going, you know that Danny Quayle? God damn it, he's all right. So what if he's a military hawk who avoided service? You know, he looks just like Robert Redford. Remember that bullshit? Robert Redford look-alike. Yeah, well, Robert Redford doesn't look like a hairless pink ferret, so...
Little fucking Nazi. Thank you. I'm sick of this shit, man. It's ridiculous. Our emotions are running wild and our mind is stopped, man. The flag burning thing. Oh, God, did that bring up some fucking retarded emotions? The flag! The flag! We can burn the flag! They didn't say that. They said if a guy burns the flag, he perhaps doesn't need to go to jail for a fucking year. Pretty harsh on their part, isn't it? People are going, hey, buddy, let me tell you something. My daddy died for that flag. Really? I bought mine. You know, they sell them at Kmart and shit. Yeah, $3. He died in the Korean War for that flag. What a coincidence. Mine was made in Korea. Didn't die for a fucking flag. It's a piece of cloth. He died for what the flag represents, which is the freedom to burn the fucking flag. And as my friend Jimmy Pineapple would say, case fucking closed. If you don't want to burn a flag, then I'd recommend you don't burn it. I love y'all and you feel that. Do we? I feel like we're being lectured by some kind of pale demon. Well, that too. How many of y'all think I could be the Antichrist at this point in the show? That's not enough. I'm not the Antichrist. It's 2 6s and a 9, y'all. I'm bluffing. But I know who the Antichrist is. And yes, he's here on Earth. A lot of people thought Khomeini. It's a good choice. A lot of people thought Gaddafi. Nostradamus, the purple turban reference. They fucking have any clue what that is. I don't even know what that is. I bought that Segway. Dick Clark. Ludicrous, isn't it? Dick Clark, the Antichrist. Now, wait a minute, though. Hear me out. Who's been on TV as long as you can recall? Dick Clark. Who has not aged one fucking day? Dick Clark. Who brings us Tiffany? Well, Debbie Gibson. Rick Astley. Dick Clark. That is not Dick Clark, y'all. That is a Dick Clark rubber mask with the zipper in the back. And when he gets off that TV show year after year, week after week, bringing us these hack, mediocre piece of shit acts, he walks into his office and he unzips that zipper, and underneath, there's a cloven-hooved, horned Wolverine. There's a knock at the door. Housekeeping? Not this time, kids. The door opens and John Davidson walks in. John Davidson drops his pants in his bikini panties and leans his taut, tan little Hollywood ass over a desk. Anyone not know where this one's headed? The Wolverine puts on some mood music. Lady, you're my knight in shining armor. Obligingly, Mr. Davidson parts his buttocks to reveal a pink, jasmine-scented anus, which pooches open in anticipation. And I love you. A butterfly flies out and circles the Wolverine's head. Lady. The Wolverine mounts him. Stop me if you've heard this. He explodes a cloud of silverfish, followed by a black, blood-gorged tick which crawls out of the scaly penis of the Wolverine into the bowels of John Davidson. John Davidson is now pregnant, good night folks, with the children. Hey.
If I'm not gonna leave, y'all have to. I'm like a reverse maitre d'. Good night, folks. Street's right outside. John Davidson is now pregnant with the children of the Prince of Darkness. That's how it works. In the off-season, he becomes swollen and fat. So fat and swollen, in fact, that his dimples fill. 6 months, 6 days, and 6 hours later, his bile breaks, and he shits the brood. Geraldo Rivera. Don't you see? You're a great crowd. And before I go, even though this is a world where good men are murdered, men who try and help are murdered and cut down in their prime of their youth, and hacks and mediocres and fascists run everything else, I'm going to share with you a vision that I had, because I love you, and you feel it. You know all that money we spend on nuclear weapons and defense every year, trillions of dollars, correct? Instead, just play with this. If we spent that money feeding and clothing the poor of the world, and it would pay for it many times over, not one human being excluded, we could, as one race, explore outer space together in peace forever.
Comedy show. Satanic and offensive. Editor. My husband and I went to Bill Hicks's performance expecting comedy. What we got was far from comedy. In 2 hours, we were quote-unquote entertained by this comedian who delighted us in his opinion on how smoking is great and non-smokers are expletive. Drinking and drugs are lots of fun and all fine and dandy. The audience was flipped off by this comedian. This is comedy? Then it got worse. We were giving one comedian his enactment of 2 young girls performing oral sex on each other. We were shown how former President Reagan screwed us. Another vulgar sex imitation. We were shown how a rock star should rape a young girl and how it would hurt her so badly she would yell for her mama. This is comedy? Look, the comedian told us how he doesn't like porno unless they show. No, I don't even think the newspaper could print that one. Toward the end of the show, the comedian stated he wanted us to think he was the Antichrist. My point is, we did not know comedy works dished out 2 hours of vulgarity. The language alone was enough to make one ill. I would like to inform anyone thinking of going to Bill Hicks' performance that it is anything but comedy.